Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another video. It is the 16th of September. It's a Monday, 5 minutes past 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Welcome back to another video. Got a poem here that I was sent to me by a friend. Not too sure what it's called, but it's by Sophie Strand. And we have done a poem by Sophie before called Benediction. That was probably one of my favorite poems. So I was minded to do another one of her poems when it was sent to me. Sorry, I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, so the poem goes: The only thing I am certain of now is that I am constituted by a generous uncertainty. An uncertainty that gestates miracles I could never have expected or authored. I am certain that I am not the most reliable narrator. I have found that the space I hold for being wrong acts like a freshly mulched garden. Relationships sprout there in the connective tissue between opposing ideas that would never have grown in the relational sterile bounds of a well-defended belief. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think to me, it sounds like you have to be open to opposing ideas, and you have to be like freshly mulched garden, where you can have, I think, and I've mentioned this in a video before. It was like how I like the idea of being a man of conviction, but the older I get, I like the idea that I can be persuaded, that when I look back onto certain perspectives that I may hold, that I can be convinced otherwise, because I think therein lies a lot of growth for me, is when I am willing or able to change a perspective. And relationships sprout there in the connective tissues between opposing ideas, that would never have grown in the relational sterile bounds of a well-defended belief. Pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Sophie Strand, she's actually pretty fucking good. I've enjoyed. No, this is the second. I think I did another one of it, but I don't know if it hit me as hard as Benediction. But this one is actually really good as well. The only thing I am certain of right now is that I am constituted by a generous uncertainty. I'm always plagued with uncertainty. An uncertainty that gestates miracles I could never have expected or authored. So gestates, I just looked it up. Gestates, it means carry a fetus in the womb from conception to birth. Okay, so an uncertainty that gestates, so it carries miracles I could never have expected or authored. I am certain that I am not the most reliable narrator. I am certain that I am not always right. However, I have found that the space I hold for being wrong acts like a freshly mulched garden. To always hold space for being wrong. That you could be wrong, or the perspective you hold could be wrong. Freshly mulched garden. When I think of freshly mulched garden, I think of garden that's healthy, that's ready to give life. Relationships sprout there in that freshly mulched garden, in the connective tissues between opposing ideas. So having those difficult discussions, being open to certain beliefs or narratives. So the connective tissue between opposing ideas that would never have grown in the relational sterile bounds of a well-defended belief. That if you are so fucking focused and you don't, again, sometimes I admire it, but I know the older I get, the more I realize, or the more I want to be the type of man that is able to adjust certain beliefs if I realize that the position I hold or the view that I have is no longer aligned with who I want to be. So, yeah. Great poem. Fucking, this is really good. Really, really good. I like that freshly mulched garden. I like the idea of it. And if it's a well kept garden, freshly mulched, it's healthy. Things can grow out of it. And things grow strong. You know, and you can have a stronger belief, a stronger conviction, if you allow that space in you for it to grow. Yeah, great, great little poem. That was again from Sophie Strand. All right, cheers for tuning in. Deuces. I'll see you guys tomorrow.